Hello and welcome back to my Napoleon game. Victory and glory. Right, so we just had defeated wave after wave after wave attack while trying to hold Vienna, and we held out, so the Prussians are out of the war for a few turns. The Russians had to leave there, but because we're still at war, I'm a bit worried they're going to come up and get involved. And the Brits, if they combine their forces. So if these two come together, I might not be able to hold Paris. It's a bit tricky. So it's pretty much the end of my turn because I saved it after we'd moved. But yes, we've got to end the turn. Skirmishers, I want but the Berthier card. Yes, I didn't get that in my last playthrough at all. Even though he's dead, we've killed him off in a battle. Right, well that will allow me to combine those two for an army of 25, which helps quite a lot. Now the Brits move down, but the Prussians move back. They've seen their danger. The AI is quite smart. I'm still surprised at how much of an arse kicking the AI has been giving me on this mode. I did confirm it. We still are on the easy mode, but the other campaigns I played before recording were nowhere near as hard as this. Right, so. I mean, these are all pretty crappy troops, so they're not going to help me much. Oh, this you up? No! No! Undo. I'm just trying to combine these troops, dude. Oh, I've got to play the card, haven't I? No. What? God, there's an undo button, otherwise we'd be reloading this 4 times. Right, so where is it? There we go. Right. Okay. It's not a great army because it's got a lot of rubbishy troops, but... And I'm going to move it up here. I can take this army out quick. I could probably fight them off and then them on a different turn. They combine. I'm in a little bit of a bother. Now these guys, I'm going to move across. And yeah, I'm trying to split the army, dude. Was one enough? Yeah. Okay. Do I have a forced march card? I think I needed to use it before. Right, horse artillery, I'm going to use that. I'll not use this because... Oh, it's the guns. So yeah, these guys. So they get dots on them. And when you do skirmishes, they get dots on them as well. Okay. Have a look, what else have we got? Friendshipness of Bavaria and Tyrol. Austria must sweep, so I can't use that. Hanover, Mecklenburg, we can't do that because We don't have Mickelberg, we've got Hanover. Westphalia and Mickelberg. Maybe do that later if we get through these fights. Minor Nation joins. Which currently has French troops in it. I don't think I've got. And I might lose Belgium here. Got no troops. Got no troops now. I've basically got 2 armies. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even going to win this. I was hoping I was going to have a relatively straightforward game when we started this, but the first episode was one disaster after another. Right, skirmishers, I'm going to use those. I'm going to put them on these guys. I can do 2 units, so we'll give them to Napoleon's army. I don't think I've got another skirmishers one. Well, I do have forced march. It does let me do it. Let me just check. Have I got any? That's useful. Helps my diplomacy, but there. Oh yes, Imperial Guard. Right, I might actually put them over here because these guys are going to need. You must select an army and then you select a plate. Yeah, well, I have. Oh, I didn't click it. Austria dismount. This card can be played only when Austria is in a friendly neutral state, which can't do that. Okay. So I don't think we can play any more cards. So let's do this forced march now then. Now we can. I've got to click this down. The army may only use 1 forced march card or 1 strategic march. Armies which use force may not move into enemy occupied or enemy owned on their first move. Just it's not going to let me do it. Okay, well then we'll cancel it and save it. Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't want to risk losing any good troops, so I'm going to put those on there. I'm going to put a good horse, heavy horse, and possibly a count. I'm going to be really unlucky if I lose this unit. So I'm going to pick the 3 rather than the 1s, just because they could take it out. Be honest, another cavalry would be better. A couple infantry. I'm going to use this guy so that we can attack them. The cavalry first, put them in a square, and then obliterate them. Right, so let's do that. Attack my cannon. Just going to do. Okay. That's 10, you're gone. Probably done the ones that weren't in a percent. I should attack them with my infantry, so I should have probably picked the ones that weren't squared. Because the infantry. Why doesn't the tooltip come up sometimes? I'm a bit temperamental. Right, so they all eliminated those. That was good. I'm not sure if I want to attack. Let me try. Okay, this might allow him to retreat, but okay, let's just. Well, he can't retreat anyway, not for 2 rounds. So. Should kill this guy straight off. If these cannon don't kill him, and I can pursue because he's got no forces left. Look at all this cavalry I've got, so I should actually wipe out. So this Ho Hen Lohi, I've never heard of that guy. Yeah. 4 hits. Well, there's only 3 of them, so. Hey, what? Well, the general surely dies. After all the generals I lost. Completely destroyed. Your glory knows no bounds. I mean, maybe he dies and I don't get the notification of it, but that seems a bit unfair. I was losing generals. Normal gunfire because they didn't have the heavy infantry protecting them, but... Right, so I need to hold this now. These are going to attack the very next turn though, and then these are going to follow pretty quickly. So I'm not going to be doing moving. Can't recruit troops until March or whatever. So we can't do that because I don't have French troops in it. Can't do that because Austria's not at peace. Denmark's not part of the empire. Don't want to do that. Westphalia we can't do. Confederation of the Rhine. If all of Germany must be occupied with French troops, or already be part of the empire, you'll gain 4 German troops. I'll do that. We've got the forced march, consolidate. I might do the consolidate because I'm not actually going to be moving. And they're at war, so it's not going to help me. Yeah. Oh, because I've already had a go. It won't let me use it. I already had a go? I suppose the battle was the go, wasn't it? Okay, so not much we can do there. We'll have to see what they come up with. If we can hold off these attacks. Kingdom and Naples create. French troops must occupy Naples. Got no troops down there. Skirmishers. I'm going to take skirmishers. Add them to this French army. We're going to get sliced and diced here. Interesting, he moved down rather than... Yes, always moved back. Gonna form a block of 20. Allied recruitment in Russia, oh, great, more troops for them. How do they recruit? Do they recruit in the winter then? I mean, if I can knock them Prussia out of the war, they'll have to go back to Russia. And they won't be able to get to me for a while. A lot of people go after Russia, but it's, yeah, Prussia defeated, so... Excellent. Right, so off you go. They're just about to attack me. I can play that card. Spain has resumed its place amongst the powers. Spain is neutral towards France and Britain. I'm worried about this guy now. So I think I need to maybe get back, kick this guy. I kind of would like to try and beat the British. The thing is, you can't get over to England because they have so many ships. Which is just like it was in real life, really. Let's have a look at this. So Austria is going to be friendly for 7 turns. But that's because of the diplomatic rating. So as every turn, Britain will start messing with this rating. So that's going to quickly drop. And Prussia is 9 turns. So we've got a little bit of time. What's it? Six turns is a year. But we're at war with Russia. But if we go into Russia, you get this attrition, this winter attrition and stuff all the time. And they split. I've seen it done on a few other videos, and it's just pretty much suicide. Again, just like real life was. So I don't know. I'd quite like to take Denmark and Sweden. And if the British armies could keep coming over, because I can't get through to the channel, and maybe if I could build some forces here and then come across to anywhere over here and then start to beat them, I might have a chance. Right, so I could play that turn if I don't want to move. When played for Germany, I don't understand Germany, or I choose which country, but let's say it's Germany. The region moves up 4 spaces, so that gives me another 4. Keeps them out of the war. Confederation of... I think what I need to do is probably split my armies a bit, because I've got this Bavaria, Westphalia. I need units. So each of these will give me 4 units. I can get potentially 12 units. All of Germany must be occupied by French troops or already be part of the empire. You'll gain 4 troops. French troops must occupy Hanover, Westphalia and Mecklenburg. And they'll go down the diplomatic track, but then that's when I can use this other card, Revolutionary Idea, to move them back up again. Or at least cancel out one of them. Hanover, Westphalia and Mecklenburg. Right. I need... say nay. I mean, you could do really small armies with 2s or 3s. But I'm going to move... I've just combined them again. Everything's on top of each other. Right, so nay. So that guy... Right. Why hasn't Ney gone across? Well, I moved him across. Okay, Mickelberg. Now let me just check what it does. Does I need troops in them, or is it in or French troops must occupy Hanover, Westphalia, and Mickelberg. All of Germany must be. That talks about the troops. So Westphalia, Hanover, Mickelberg. The three. Oh, I'm going to read this like Hanover, Westphalia, Mickelberg. Yeah, it's the three. I need to split the army again. Don't click away, you click on it, we right click on it to do that. So let's say Murat. You can take a couple of the cavalry with you. He hasn't got. He has. Why does it say 2? And the general. Brits. No, they can't get to me. Okay. You can go to Westphalia. You can go to Hanover. Right, so now I can play this card. Get 4 troops. There's the 4. Okay, they're not great troops. They're only 1s, and they're sort of their own, you know, German troops fighting for. I mean, if you know your history and stuff, I mean, it's very. There were lots of people from the countries fighting with Napoleon. You know, there were lots of Dutch and Germans and stuff. You know, that were captured or chose to for whatever reason or whatever. So I'm going to combine them. Now Germany, I'm trying to think. That's gonna. Is that every state in Germany? All of Germany must be occupied by French troops or already have been part of the empire. Wow. I'd have to have something in Berlin, Saxony. Only got 2 moves. It'd be good if it was confirm it's German, but I'm sure Bavaria said it. I'm sure, and all this stuff. So I'd have to really split my forces thin. It's possible with the amount I've got, and I'm only really fighting the British at the moment because Russia. Well, they will be able to get to me if I make that part of France. Prussia's 3 on the diplomatic rating, so they might rise up already, so it might be worth. I think it'd be worth playing that card. So we do that anyway. So that just cancels out the 4 we draw. Let's just check it. So 5 it. Prussia's still 3. Okay, it's not the diplomacy then. I've got points now because my Why won't it let me? I think I can't apply the points. Oh, Germany's listed as a region. I don't really need to. Spain at 8 diplomatic ratings, quite high. Let's put 1 in Germany, and that's so they don't split off again then. Thought I could apply some here, but obviously not. Okay, we'll save the other points. Just we need to start looking at that a bit more each turn. I'll gain 4 more units. Prussia and Austria will move. They'll move both down, so it will probably put Austria back in the war. Got a force march to help me out with that. Minor nations. So let me have a look. Have I now got troops in? I haven't. I need to put them in these. I can do the minor nations probably on the next turn. It does say must be occupied by French troops or already be part of the empire. So if I turn them into the empire, I don't need a troop icon there. Oh, this got so Austria is friendly neutral strait. It is, and one of the following regions will be detached: Bohemia, Galicia, or Iria. So I might as well do that. Here's Ilia. Bohemia's here, and Galicia's there. Don't really know what. If I make that French, the Russians can move in, take it back. So I'm going to do that because I'm going to choose Bohemia. Why not? Okay. It's really important to check these cards each turn. If I do my thing that I'm planning to do, go up through Denmark and stuff, then I can do that at some point. Right, we can do the skirmishers. I'm going to add that to these guys over here. Just so they're better. And what the skirmishers allow you to do is fire twice, I think. Like sort of have an early round of fire and then fire again in the main round. I don't think they do what cannons do, where you can hit the back row, but so it's simulating them going out front and getting tangled. Recruit minor troops in the Grand Duchy of Warsaw. Right, we don't have that. It's a member of the French Empire. Well, hang on. Warsaw. No. Where the hell's Warsaw? It's here, isn't it? Yes, we don't have that. I got 2 Warsaw cards. What the hell? Minor nation. So have I got any more troops in a minor nation? No. But if I can move them down. How many minor nation cards have I got? 1. Those don't count. 2. So I've got 2. Okay. Right. So if I can move, if I don't, it's a minor nation, so I don't think I can do Berlin because you can't do. Okay, let's end this turn. These guys are not moving, and all of those guys are moved, and we checked our event cards. Okay, so we can choose heavy cavalry, which is good. The US purchase loser territory. The French player may recruit 2 more units. I'm going to do that. Having more units. So hard. I didn't like that. They've now got a fleet of 6 down there. I need the storm card to mess up their fleets. He's moved back up to Belgium. He's combined. I'm a bit worried about what Spain's going to do. They'd have 20 army down there. Right, new French turn. Right, let's just check the diplomatic rating. Germany and Italy have both gone down. Spain's a 6. I'm going to put Spain... Oh, damn, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, it's an 8. Oh, it won't let me do... Is it only you can do 2 points a turn or something? Meant to do 1 in each, but... Oh, never mind. Right, so... danger is if I come down here, he's going to attack me. So, I mean, he might have a forced march. So, oh, it's winter attrition. Damn, man, I can't move doing that. Well, I could, but it's not worth it. And I wanted to see whether I could... It does say minor nation, doesn't it? So I think though I can't convert those anyway because I think that colouring means it's part of the major nation. So if I get troops down, because I've got this Germany, if I can try and take some of these, I will do. But I'm a bit worried about these British forces now. So right, well, we're not moving in winter. It's suicide. I would like to sort of show you, but I'm not prepared to do so in this game save because we're so. I've seen people do it, and like you can have a stack of 19 and you lose like 6 units or something, like more than you would in a battle. It's a bit RNG, so you might get lucky, you might not, but right, we can recruit troops the next go. Concordat, the French player gains 1 event card and 4 political points. That's good. I would like skirmishers, but that's a bit more unique, so we'll take that. Spain's back down to 6, even though we put it up to 8. And Allies have used some heavy cavalry to upgrade their forces in Belgium. Right, we get to recruit in France, thank goodness. We need them. Right, we will definitely have these guys. Definitely have these guys. The 4s for sure. 6 more units. So I've clicked to it. I've got something going on with my mouse, man, doing these double clicks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just untick one just to see what the options were again. So I could take a 3 cav. No, I think I'll take the infantry. We're a bit light. A lot of this needs to stay here in Paris. If I get a fight, I will put all the cheap troops at the front line and kill them off. I would like to make peace with Russia. There's no sort of real sort of separate diplomacy in this sort of game. You've just got these points. But if they're at war with you, I don't think there's an event card. There might be something that I haven't seen or come across yet, but I'm pretty new to this game. But I think once they're at war with you, the only way you can get them out of that war is to take their capital and beat them. So, but if I can keep Austria and Prussia out of the war as long as I can, they will join back in relatively soon. Then right, so I'm gonna move. Now I could do a force march and move him down to Saxony. Actually, it'd be better if I put him in Thuringia, because then if the Brits come across, I'll move this guy Saxony. I could take Denmark, couldn't I? There was a card if I had Denmark. Let's have a look. Where's the... If Denmark is part of the Empire, this card may add 2 French. Yeah. I think I'll move these guys. It's not by sea. Oh, I've got to move them this way. Fiddlesticks. Okay. Okay, we'll try and be. I'm going to take Lan and my shittiest troops, one of these guys. I'm going to take you and move you up to Denmark. I'm then going to force march Napoleon. I'm going to move him to there and to there. I've got 3 moves remaining. Yeah, I was thinking to do it the other way around, but then I'd have the 6, and this, if this guy had a forced march or something, he could get me. I'm just wondering what to do with these guys. I'm going to move them maybe to Berlin at the moment so that they can probably move down and join these guys. So now, Thuringia and Saxon, I should be able to do these. Boom. And we've got another one. Boom. Don't remember having that card. French troop. Right, hang on. If Denmark is part of the Empire. Oh, hang on. Damn. Didn't use the card on Denmark. I've kind of messed up. Let's do that. You kidding me? We've got another Warsaw card. I've got 3. Warsaw. Right, I can recruit 2 units in France for that card. I might go for some ships here. Thing is, they're gonna put them. They put them in random port. Oh, luckily, sometimes you get them down at this port. So that's a 6 now. He got there. I want to move these guys to here, but to do so they'd have to come out in the English Channel, so they'd just get annihilated. These guys weren't here, and then even if I moved them here, these guys. It's actually pretty hard to combine your... I messed up with Denmark. I'm gonna have to get another... French troops must occupy Bavaria and Tyrol and Austria at peace, which they are, and you'll gain 4. Austria move down the track there. I don't control Tyrol, do I? And it's French troops. Okay, so we can't do that. Can't do that. Not going to do that. All Germany must be. We can't do that. Consolidate the Empire. That I go. Those Warsaw ones are useless. That's for about. Look at them. I got 3 of them. Is there a card that allows me to swap event cards? And we've got no second page now. Right, so that's all the event cards. How many turns have I got? 2. Right, so let's merge these guys. I'm just thinking of splitting these up a bit because it's a bit. So if I click on him, I can. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 zeros. So if I move. Four out. And put that 4 with this army. I don't. I still best make this a 20, but. If this British wasn't here, I would just leave it and wait till I can recruit some more troops, but I think I will take 4 good units out. I'll take this one. One of those. One of those. I don't know if he has heavy infantry. I'm going to take the heavy infantry, put that in the good army. What's going on? Mouse button. Right, have I got heavy infantry? Because I want to make this the primary army, is what I'm saying. So I've now evened up the crappy troops. The 5 general. So no, it didn't have. So now it's got. So that will protect the general. What I probably should do is swap the generals around. Because this guy's a 6. He's not going to go, is he? I need to move this guy out. Gero. He's actually one of the named guys. So but more. Agero. Put that guy, Mr. Generic. Agero. Oh, I've got to combine them, you plonker. Let me just get this guy out of the way. Okay, so if we get some better troops, we can take out the crappy troops and still make that a purely proper army, and then we can build up this army if needs be. It's got a heavy troop in it. We should have a heavy troop in either now. We do. But can't really use them in battle if we're protecting the generals. Okay, so I've still got the 2 moves. I'm not going to go on the... Okay, I'd rather attack him with Napoleon, to be honest. Can't move. So we'll see what he does next turn. He comes up this way. I'll combine some of these and I'll attack him. He might go back to Britain. If he comes down this way, then we'll take him on with what we've got. If he moves down here, I might swap these around again, knowing that a fight's coming up. Okay, well, that's what we can do. Just check the cards one more time. Yeah. Right, I probably won't make this video as long as some of the others, so we'll go for a little bit longer, maybe the hour, so a little bit more time. So recruit minor nation troops in Italy. But I've got no troops down there. Recruit minor currently French, so that's what we need, this one. That will allow us to do Denmark. Spain's at 4. I don't really want them coming into the war. Also, you put your ships up to 8 now that we've got a 6. Oh, they've moved, that's surprising. Want Turkey getting involved, the Ottomans. Right, before I forget then, I'll use this card to take Denmark. It's in the last patch. Okay, so now we've done that, we can give ourselves those ships. Okay, doesn't help us that much really. We'll have to leave them at port because the Brits are still there. The little markers, I wish these dividing lines were a little bit clearer, but you can see them, so just can't, we can't get this guy to move. Or this guy. If I could get them combined up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I'd have 11. But he can combine, I mean he can do 14, 15, 16. He can do 19 plus another 6 down there. So I've got 4, but I'm never going to move those guys out of there at the moment. Right, I don't have any more minor cards to convert. We could do the Bavaria thing, which it's good for the, it's worth it for the 4 troops, to be honest. Tyrol and Bavaria. So I think I'm going to move down to here. I think I'm going to move these and combine them now. I don't know. Don't need to combine them just yet. I'll keep them separated. Let's have a look at the relations because Prussia's 3, yeah. So if they move down 4, I think that will put them at war with us. But if we keep these truces, if sometimes you can, I mean, normally they almost get a full stack of 20 again. I've got Napoleon there. We might be able to just take their capital and beat them straight away and put them out, especially if we get these additional 4 troops. But I need to put 1 in Tyrol. Yeah, it'd need a general to move. I was thinking of looping this, but that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be 4 turns for them to get there. Just 1 next turn for I could split off a unit there. Yeah, I think I'll leave those there. So I think we'll do that. I don't need this guy up here anymore now. Can he invade? We can. We'd need a... I think that's a major country though, so I can't convert it like I could normally. It's probably a bad idea. I think I'm going to undo that because that's just going to attract troops over. I think Russia can come over. And Britain might send some more troops and then we'll be into a bit of a world. We're not quite ready for that yet. Okay, send that turn. We get the Corps d'Armée. Up to 5 additional units from another army in the same or adjacent region may be brought into the current battle before it starts. These units added to the reserve, they're returned. Okay, so it allows us, if we had an army next door, to add 5 units to a battle of 20 or 25 that we had maxed, but there's a lot of ifs there. They'd need to be in the adjacent unit. We don't really. Treaty of Tilsit. Maybe played if Russia has lost. That's quite good actually, because the Russian forces aren't that great in this game early on anyway. A little bit better as it goes on. 7 units is quite possible even in a single battle. Within the last 3 turns as well. And Prussia's not at war. Russia becomes friendly for France, and as it's dipping out, I'm going to choose that card because it can be useful against the Russians. Oh, diplomatic risk, so they're going to start decide when they come to war with us. No, they say no, 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 we're not going to war. He's put ships in the sea, and the Brits are moving around in a big circle. Military reform. Oh, this isn't good, is it? After April. Oh, that he's just got the card. He's played it. It's not 1807 though, is it? All that. Oh. Russia's Institute. Oh, they all do it, don't they? At that time. And they're going to liberate Belgium. It is 1807. July and August. Oh, shizzle sticks. All right. I think I want to move. I want to get this. He's got no ships right there. I don't know if he needs them there at both ports or... No, we do. As long as you control the sea, I think you're fine. So he can probably just move straight back to London. I'm going to move this guy up. He's got an option to attack. I'm just thinking about this Tyrol thing. But that is going to bring Prussia in. Let me just check the diplomatic ratings as well. It looks like it's 2 per turn because it let me do 2 and then it won't let me do any others. I'll put them back up to a 4. I mean, this guy's just going to get slaughtered out here, so I need to bring him back and join with these guys. I won't merge these guys just yet until I'm just wondering whether to send one. I'd have to send. Have I got spare generals here still? I have. Yeah, this could be a bit risky. And I'm not sure even if I control Tyrol whether I'll flip that switch because we sort of need to be ready. And then where do I actually get the troops when I do it? Kingdom of Bavaria, French troops, Bavarian Tyrol, and Austria must be at peace. You'll gain 4 German, so it's in Bavaria. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's try it. So I'm going to take Messina. And just one of these guys. And you're going to come down here. I'd be tempted to go there. He might. I mean, I should still beat him with the forces I've got, but the British Army is it's a fairly even match. I've stripped out a few forces. I'd rather have a full stack of 25 and just clean his clock. So I will move up to... No, I need to leave him in Bavaria, don't I? Or a force. I'm not going to split again. Let's just move him a little bit more. Otherwise, you cover up the names and the borders. I was thinking of moving him up here so that I could get in position, but that will stop me having this option to play that card. So I could play that card now. The thing is, I can't play it unless Prussia's friendly with me. I might get away with one more turn. I can't move troops in January and February, which we're going to be coming to in a couple of turns. So I kind of want to do it. And then I'm thinking, well, if they do flip, I can combine these guys, but they're not quite right. I'm going to give it one more turn. Recruit minor nation troops in Germany. Recruit 2 youths from those available in any German region. That would probably be good. Or we can convert a minor nation. So like Tyrol, where I am at the moment. I think this is better because again, it's not really for me to give advice on this game. I haven't really played it, but certainly anything with units. I'm going to take that card, and we're gonna have Prussia coming back into the war, and then I hope to knock them straight back out of it again. Okay, so they keep trying to get Spain involved. Oh, he's moved away from Belgium. Right, let's check this. So I'm going to put my points here again. I can't do any more. Just trying to keep Spain out of it. Right, now I could do a couple things then, because I've got this German thing now, so I can get recruit minor nation troops in Germany. This choose Germany down the track. So let me put them there. So we're going. What do we want? Half cannon. Okay, and I'm going to play the, not the all of Germany, this Bavaria thing. Hang on. Hang on. French troops are Bavarian Tyrol, and Austria must be at peace. Will we? They won't be for very long, so I need to do it. Again, fought in Bavaria. Why was it saying select a region? See, Bavaria, isn't it? Okay, so Prussia. Well, it's still showing as a 3 at the moment, but that will bring them in the war. So now that I've done that, I don't need him there. He can come up. 6. He's... Oh, I didn't mean to combine them. I'm going to move him down. It doesn't matter that I combine them, but I'm going to combine them with that. I was just going to move that up to the 6. I'm pretty sure it's a 20 stack that appears, so I'm tempted to attack with this guy, but I'm not going to get into a battle. So I'm just going to combine all these guys for the moment. And we will leave it there. So you'll have to join me in the next episode if you want to see more of this. So yeah, we've got options of taking this force down, but it leaves Paris pretty open if we don't do well. Don't forget, these guys have got some pretty rubbish troops in them. And we've only got one heavy infantry to protect the general, and not really able to use it in the battle. I mean, it would soften them up, but I kind of want to get Napoleon's army and this army to both attack this guy, because I can damage him with one and probably wipe him out with the other. That's the plan. But when we flip the switch, we could get Prussia entering the war, and then Napoleon would have to go up there and join these guys to take Berlin again. Interesting. So yeah, you can see how the strategy and all the options play out here. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a comment, smash the like button, and join me for the next one. Take care. Bye for now.